Welcome to action here at Jacksonville in the start of the second wave here, where North Alabama is taking on Florida Gulf Coast. Florida Gulf Coast in the blue, number 23, Alexis Keeter. Number 6, getting ready to serve, Ava Lilliquist. Serves it to Peen Grooters. Grooters number 11. Gepford with the set, and she's number 4. Peen with the good kill, so it's 1-1 starting this match. Grooters to serve, her first serve of the day. Tough serve, hits the line, hits the tape, and goes down the line for an ace serve. So 2-1 advantage, North Alabama. North Alabama on their southern tour to play the conference schools that are from the south. Grooters serves again, goes line, this one goes long. So it's tied up at 2s. Yesterday, North Alabama took on Stetson and North Florida, fell in both, but very close matches. Stetson's ranked 14th in the country, and North Florida 16th, and very easily could have been wins for North Alabama. All right, we see Keeter with the attack. Gepford, one-arm dive save. Good job there. Now she attacks, and she mishits that a little bit. Goes wide, 3-2. Wins a factor today. Really wasn't much of one yesterday till late in the day, but today it's windy to start with. We are at Jacksonville University in Jacksonville, Florida. Alexis Keeter floating serve. Peen's there with a good pass. Now she's going to attack middle. She rolls it toward the line, gets the kill. 3-3. Serving is Gepford. She floats it into that wind. It's played there by Ava Lilliquist. Lilliquist rolls it over the block for a kill. 4-3 advantage, Florida Gulf Coast. That was for the side switch. First side switch of this match. This is the 2s pair. Ava Lilliquist, number 6, serving for Florida Gulf Coast, the Eagles. Floats at middle. Peen's there on the good pass. Now she's going to attack, and it's going to be a kill. Gets through the block of Alexis Keeter. 4-4. Good power there. Got it through that block. If she'd have taken some off, it probably would have been a good block for Keeter. Goes line. Lilliquist with a nice pass. She attacks, rolls right to Gepford, overhead dig. That was pretty. They call that butter. And then her shot is taped, so that's got to be a hitting error. 5-4. Advantage, Florida Gulf Coast. Keeter with the serve. Now Gepford on the option, gets it over, but Lilliquist is right there. Now Lilliquist attacks, and her shot goes down the line and hits the line. So 6-4 advantage, Florida Gulf Coast. Alexis Keeter to serve. Floats it middle. Good job by Peen. The wind really took that. Now she rolls it right over the net for a kill. 6-5. Serving will be North Alabama. And it looks like Gepford will do the honors. Gepford floats it into the wind. Lilliquist plays it. Now she attacks. She cuts it. Gepford's there on the dig. Peen plays it out of the net, but couldn't get it high enough. So it's going to be a point and a kill for Lilliquist. Lilliquist with that serve. She floats it again. Peen there. Now Peen's in the middle. She goes line, but it goes long. Gepford will serve. Excuse me, Gepford not serving. Lilliquist is serving. Lilliquist with the serve to Peen. Peen's going to attack. Gets it over the block. That's going to be a kill on the jumbo. So on the side switch, It is 8-6 advantage, Florida Gulf Coast. All right, Peen with the serve. Her serve hits the top of the net, so 9-6 advantage, Florida Gulf Coast. Serving, Alexis Keeter. Floats it to Peen. Another good pass there by Peen. Her attack's blocked, but Gepford on the dive save. Gets the ball over the net on the one over. All she could do was just try to get it up, and it went over the net for a kill. 9-7. Nice play there by Gepford. Gepford floats a serve to Lilliquist. Now she's going to attack. She cuts it into the corner for a winner. 10-7, Florida Gulf Coast. Serving, Lilliquist. Ava floats it to Grooters. Now she's going to attack at the pin. Big swing, that's a kill. She got all of that one. 10-8. Peen to serve. Tough serve. Lilliquist plays it very well. Now she attacks middle. She knuckles it short into the net. So point there for North Alabama. 10-9. Peen to serve. And her serve goes long. So 11-9. This one will be for the side switch and technical timeout. Serving is Alexis Keeter. Floats it. Peen's right there. Now Peen's going to attack in the middle. And she cuts it around the block for a kill. Nice spot there by Peen. 11-10 advantage Florida Gulf Coast as we go into the technical timeout and side switch. Earlier matches today, Florida Gulf Coast was victorious in 2 in the 4s pair as well as the 5s pair. Both very close. Kind of a broken record from yesterday. A lot of close matches going on, and they were close this morning, but Florida Gulf Coast took both of those. So in order to take the duel, North Alabama has to win in the 3s, the 2s, and the 1s. Tall task, but not impossible. Here in the 2s pair, it's 11-10 Florida Gulf Coast. I can't see the 3s, and we're going to see what I can find on the 1s. You're up. In the 1s, it's 12-9 advantage Florida Gulf Coast. So they have the lead in the 1s and 2s, and the 3s we can't tell. All right, getting ready to resume. Once again, it's 11-10. Florida Gulf Coast with that 1-point advantage, but serving will be Gepford for North Alabama. Gepford floats this one. Lilliquist takes it in the middle. And then on the C set, a little miscommunication there. Lilliquist went for a front set. Keeter went for the C set or the back set, and she set it back, but there was no one there. So free point for North Alabama. It's 11s. You don't see that very often. In other words, someone forgot the signs what happened on that, either the setter or the attacker, but someone forgot the sign as we see Keeter with a kill right there. 12-11, Florida Gulf Coast. Lilliquist to serve. Floating serve to Peen. Now Peen's at the line, and she goes big swing. Tracked down by Keeter. Now Lilliquist just free ball over. Gepford plays it. Now Gepford's going to attack. And she goes seam. It's a kill. Thank you. Off of Lilliquist, outstretched arm. So we're tied, 12s. Peen to serve. Peen goes toward Lilliquist, and that's going to be an ace serve as Keeter tried to get there, just couldn't quite get to it before it hit that net. So 13-12, North Alabama. Peen, another tough serve. Lilliquist is there. Now she attacks. She rolls it deep corner and gets it. 13-13. All tied up again. Serving, Keeter. Floating serve. Peen plays it. Now Peen's up. Good attack there, but Lilliquist there on the dig. Now Lilliquist, big swing, gets over Gepford and finds that back line. 14-13, Florida Gulf Coast. Serving, Keeter, Gepford with a good pass. Now Gepford attacks on the C and rolls it just a hair long. Good idea, just goes out. So 15-13 on the side switch, advantage, Florida Gulf Coast. Serving will be Keeter with that 15-13 lead, and this is set one. Floating serve again to Peen. Now Peen's attacking, and her shot's blocked by Keeter. 16-13. Keeter to serve. Tough serve. Peen's there though. Now Peen attacks. She rolls it into the net. 17-13. So a 4-point runoff there by Florida Gulf Coast. It was tied at 13s. Actually a 5-point because North Alabama was up 13-12. So got to stem that. So 17-13 advantage as Florida Gulf Coast has hit a run here. On the ones, it's tight, but the way it's set up here at Jacksonville, you can't tell the score.
We're down 14-15 over here. They're up 17. We are. 4-2, I think. I know it's close. Or 4-3.
In the ones pair.
16-17.
In the ones pair, North Alabama has that advantage, 15-14, and in the threes, North Alabama has the advantage, 18-16. Twos, it's 17-13, Florida Gulf Coast. All right, serving is Keeter. And her serve hits the net and trickles to the sand, so that's a free point. Much needed, so that timeout proved very beneficial. 17-14 now, Florida Gulf Coast. Gepford serving. Short floating serve. Lilliquist plays it, and her shot's blocked there by Peen. Now attack is Keeter. Overhead dig, Peen. And they call her for a double hit. Said her hands were apart on that. That's a tough call. Honestly, didn't watch that close. Good job by Peen on a really tough serve. She rolls it down the line, but Lilliquist is there for the dig. Big swing goes long. Got over Peen, but kept going. So 18-15. Peen to serve. Peen goes line. Lilliquist there. Now on the option. Good spot by Keeter. She optioned to hit that line. So nice play there by Keeter. 19-15. This is for the side switch. Keeter to serve. Serves to Peen. Another good pass. Big swing. Lilliquist with a nice dig. Now Gepford with the nice easy pass. She rolls it, but Lilliquist is there. Now Lilliquist free ball. And it goes in the corner. 20-15. Advantage Florida Gulf Coast. They'll be serving for this first set.
No, that was so good.
All right, Alexis Keeter to serve. And it keeps going. She got under that, and with that wind, it just kept going. 20-16, Peen to serve. We need Peen, if you're a North Alabama fan, to run off a ton of these. Actually, it's Gepford. Same thing. Goes middle. Lilliquist takes it. Now she's going to attack. And she goes long. 20-17. Good aggressive swing there by Lilliquist. Just a hair long. Now Gepford will serve. Floats this one. Keeter plays it. Nice pass. And the ball got stuck in Lilliquist's hands. Sometimes that happens. 20-18. She tried the overhead set, was going to do the C, and it just stuck there. Gepford floats this one. Keeter again. Now she's going to try it again. Nice set. And off the block for a kill. Keeter. So that first set that stuck in her hands didn't deter Lilliquist at all. She did the exact same thing. Set a beautiful set to her partner, Keeter. And Keeter put it away. So 21-18 final score. Florida Gulf Coast takes set one. Florida Gulf Coast is ranked number 22 in the country. So North Alabama's played number 14, number 16, now number 22. And they finished this afternoon against Jacksonville. And Jacksonville is not ranked. So this has been a wonderful competition for the Lions. All right, so we are at the home of Jacksonville University, the Jacksonville Dolphins, and they literally have their courts right next to the water. And they have a yacht team or a sailing team, and it's pretty cool. They've got all their boats lined up over by the water. The only thing that's keeping this from being a beautiful day is it's cloudy. The sun's not out, but you can see the water and you can see the yachts that they have, and just a pretty place. Did we win the three? Are they still playing? If my information is right, it looks like the ones pair from North Alabama was victorious and the threes are still playing. It's a tight one over there. The negative with Jacksonville University is even though the courts are close together, you can't see any of the scores. All right, Ava Lilliquist to start this second set. She serves it. It's going to be an ace off of Peen. Peen tried to play that one to the side, and it hit her arms and just kind of ricocheted behind her. So 1-0 on the ace serve by Lilliquist. Goes middle. Gepford takes this one. Good pass right in the middle. Now Gepford's up. Rolls it over the block in the corner for a kill. 1-1. Gepford will serve, floats it in the middle, and it's played by Keeter. Now Keeter will attack middle, and she rolls it off of Peen. They call Peen with a double hit as she didn't have her hands together when she played that. That's two of those. 2-1. Tough floating serve, but Peen does a great job to play it. Now Peen cuts it really short, so it's 2-2. Nice job. That was a terribly tough serve that she handled very well and made it easier for her approach. So it's tied up at 2s. Peen's serve hits top of the net. Keeter's there. She plays it. Now she attacks and rolls it to the side of Peen in front of Gepford for a kill. 3-2, Florida Gulf Coast. Lilliquist to serve. She's number 6. Peen with another good pass right there in the middle. Now Peen shoots it, but it goes wide. Tried to hit that corner. Good idea. Just hit it a little wide. 4-2. This for the side switch. Lilliquist serves line. Peen with another pass. Now she rolls it and it goes way deeper than she wanted. So 5-2 advantage, Florida Gulf Coast. Serving, Ava Lilliquist. And hits that one off the side of her hand into the net, so 5-3, advantage FGCU. Serving, Gepford. Floating serve to Lilliquist with another nice pass. Rolls it deep, gets over the top of Peen for a kill. 6-3 advantage, Florida Gulf Coast. Serving will be Keeter. Alexis is number 23. Serves it middle. Peen reaches out and gets there. Now Peen goes seam with her shot, but it's dug by Keeter. Keeter knuckles it over the block of Peen. 7-3, Florida Gulf Coast. Serving, Alexis Keeter. Peen with a nice pass. Now Peen attacks, and she cuts it in front of Lilliquist. 7-4, nice attack by Peen. Saw an open court and put it there. Peen's tough serve played there. Almost an ace. Peen has to track it down. Now Peen's going to attack. Knuckles it. Right there is Lilliquist. Lilliquist on the attack. Knuckles it short in front of Peen as Peen was retreating. 8-4 advantage, Florida Gulf Coast. Lilliquist serve hits the net. And that's tough. Anytime the ball hits the top of the net and redirects, if you can just get it up, that's a bonus. So that's going to be an ace. Lilliquist to serve. And she goes line, hits the line. 10-4 advantage. Florida Gulf Coast in control right now of this second set. In the ones pair, the ones for North Alabama were victorious. And I believe in the threes in a tight extra time match, I believe Florida Gulf Coast won that first set in the threes. Here, Florida Gulf Coast won the first one 21-18, and they've got a comfortable 10-4 advantage in this one. And we are at a timeout. All right, here's the side switch. 10-4 Florida Gulf Coast. Served by Lilliquist, and it's an ace. She's got 3 aces in a row. Tough serve. 11-4 Florida Gulf Coast.
Hey, I think we're going to play them in the sixes.
Serve to Peen. Good pass. Gepford hand sets it. And Peen cuts it in front of Lilliquist.
I talked to him earlier, but he's
11-5. Florida Gulf Coast. Gepford will serve.
You figure it out, let me know, okay?
Gepford floats this one to Lilliquist. And on the option is Keeter, and she hits the back line. Good job there by Alexis. 12-5. Serving. Keeter. Goes to Peen. Good pass there. Gepford options it and gets it over, but right there's Lilliquist. Lilliquist, big swing. Gepford on the dig. Now Gepford up. Cross court dig by Lilliquist. Partially blocked by Gepford, or by Peen. Gepford touches it. Peen sends it over. Now a short knuckle into the net by Lilliquist. So some really good defense there by North Alabama. Saved a point. Partial block. Gepford on the dive just to touch it. Got alive. And then Peen, all she could do was touch it and somehow got it over the net to keep it alive. 12-6. Serving is Peen. Tough serve down the line, but Lilliquist plays it well. And then on the option, Keeter comes flying in and just knuckles it right over the block. 13-6, Florida Gulf Coast. Lilliquist to serve. And Ava's had like 4 or 5 aces. A couple of them have hit the net just like that. Makes it really tough to play. But she's serving well. Lilliquist to serve again. And there's another one. That is at least 3 that she has hit the net and dropped right over the net. You can't play those. But it's working. So that's 5 aces for her. 15-6 on the side switch. And technical timeout. So you take away those 5 aces, it's a different ball game. 3 of those you can't account for when they tape. But you got to give her credit. I mean, she's doing good stuff. Looking over on the threes. I still don't know the score. It's impossible to see. And the ones, Florida Gulf Coast is up, but it's close in the second set. North Alabama did take the first one. right, here we go. Lilliquist serving again, who's been on fire from that back line. This one's short. Peen gets there. Now Peen attacks. And it's a kill off the block. 15-7.
I love it. Let's go.
Serving is Peen. Actually, it's Gepford.
Let's go, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. Pressure here. Let's go, Ronnie.
Gepford serves it into the wind. Lilliquist does play it. Gepford or overhead dig. Peen with a good touch. But it's going to be a kill. Lilliquist.
You got this. Settle in. You're good. Hey, you're a great defender. Let's go.
16-6. Peen with the good pass off the serve from Keeter. Peen knuckles it and goes long. 17-6.
Let's go. Big push. Come on. Right here. One ball.
Serving. Keeter. Peen with a good pass. Now she's attacking middle. There's a good kill. Rolled it toward the line.
Let's go, Bean. Great side out. Great side out.
Now Peen to serve. Goes line. Lilliquist is there. And on the knuckle, Keeter leaves it short, so it's a point.
Let's go, Bean, right here.
Peen to serve again. Goes middle. Keeter plays this one. Good pass there. Now on the C set, she runs. Gepford with the dive. Peen there. Now Gepford attacks and great dig there by Lilliquist. Now Gepford attacks again. Goes corner and gets it on the option. Pretty good activity, both squads right there. Peen still serves. Tough serve. Lilliquist with a great pass. Again, knuckled right there is Gepford. Now Gepford's out at the pin. And she with the big swing. Got it over. Peen does a good job just to keep it playable. High arcing knuckle shot right there. Now Gepford attacks. Big swing, seam ball, kill it. So last 3 or 4 points, North Alabama's played a little better. Got Lilliquist off of that service line when she was having that tremendous run. Score is 16-9, Florida Gulf Coast. Peen to serve. Tough serve. Lilliquist with another good pass. She goes cross. Gepford with the buttery dig. Now Gepford rolls it. Dug by Lilliquist. Big swing. That one gets around everybody. Nice cut by Lilliquist. Lilliquist has had a very good match.
Yeah. 3 points. All right, awesome. Great job.
Serving. Lilliquist again. This one she mishit. 17-10. Gepford to serve. Gepford floats this one. Keeter plays this one. She rolls it short. Gepford gets there. And Peen with the one hand couldn't get it high enough. So it's a kill. Serving, Alexis Keeter. And that's a tough serve. Got right over the net and died. Another ace serve. Serving, Keeter. Floats it toward Peen. Now Peen attacks. Goes line and gets it. Peen to serve. And Peen serve in the net. That's going to be a ball game as North Alabama falls 21-10 in this second set. Really was all Florida Gulf Coast in this second one. They have won the duel because they have won the twos, they have won the fours, they won the fives, the ones and the threes still playing. We'll be back in a couple hours to do the broadcast between the host school, Jacksonville Dolphins, and North Alabama. So I want to thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you a little later today. God bless.